One. We did it. We actually did it. The Toronto Blue Jays actually did something of note. They signed a pitcher in the offseason who is a free agent, and I could not be more thrilled. I know you guys are all going to take a large dump all over this. I've already seen
a little bit.
I've already seen the it's an overpay. LOL.
That's the big one, Jim. We're on time.
We're on time. Hell yeah, we're on time. We do what we can, okay? Listen, sometimes doesn't want to work. Today, we're on time. Toronto Blue Jays, 7 years, $210 million to Dylan Cease, who played
worse than Sonny Gray.
Who he played with one of the worst defensive teams in all of baseball. The worst. His adjusted ERA for defensive inefficiency is sub 4. It's a 3.36, and he's a guy that over 5 years has over 1,000 strikeouts. You want to tell me where the overpay is? It's 7 Ks per game against AL East opponents. 29 starts, 200 strikeouts. Where's the problem? For a number 3 in your rotation.
That's the problem. He's a 3. The amount of money that you're giving the guy should be a 1 or a 2.
Well, he'll be a 2 after Gausman retires, but Gausman's going to be the de facto 1.
Personally, it's the guy that it is. If you signed, everyone wanted Dylan Cease in Red Sox Twitter at the deadline, either it's last year or the year before. Dylan Cease has been connected to us forever, and I've never really bought it. He gives up a ton of home runs. His ERA this year at least was not good, and you get the expected. I get it. I'm going to play the same game with Sonny Gray, so bear with me. But it's the length and the amount of money for a guy that is kind of up and down. He has a good season, he has a bad season. Good season, he has a bad season. But the Blue Jays have proven that they have no problem spending money. If you want to keep the band together for more runs and keep having these deep postseason runs, these are the moves you have to make.
He's 29. He's 29, Jim. Jim wants to know how old.
Yeah, he'll be Sonny Gray's age right now at the end of this contract.
Yeah. I don't see it as I've seen the comments how it's a massive overpay, and I just don't see how.
I don't think it's massive. I think it's an overpay. I don't think it's massive. And again, what pitcher, like if you were really in the market for signing a pitcher this year, what are your other options? Framber Valdez? Because I've heard all the shit about him. I'm good.
People were talking Framber.
All set.
If you told me that the Blue Jays only did one other thing this offseason, and that was re-sign Bo Bichette, I would be thrilled with the offseason.
I'm in the camp that this now makes it more likely you re-sign Bo Bichette. I feel like other people are leaning the other way, where it's now you just spent all this money on Cease, so are you going to pay Bo Bichette? Be honest with you. The Blue Jays have proven money is no object. The thing is, they went after Shohei, and now they're going to combine these 3 contracts into the same amount of money that they would have paid Shohei.
They had Shohei, they had Juan Soto, and both of them were offered over $500 million. Yeah. There is deferred money in this contract. I'd be curious to see what that looks like. Nobody's talking about the deferred money as if it
I didn't even see that.
Yeah, there's deferred money in this contract, so it's not all it's not all up front. Good for Dylan Cease. Kenny Rosenthal had it, the troll that he is. I don't love Rosenthal. He's a bit of a dick. But I be honest with you, the
only baseball reporter I like is Passan.
Everybody else, yeah, Passan's great. People aren't factoring in the Dodger effect here. So I need to convince you to not join a team with Yamamoto and Shohei and Blake Snell and you're going to have Clayton Kershaw hanging around the clubhouse. Though he may not be pitching, I'm sure he'll be around. Like, I got to convince you not to go there. You were in LA. I'm gonna make you come north to Canada. That's what I'm gonna do. So the only thing I see is he looked at that team and said, "I like how this is built. I think that they can make another run to the playoffs." and maybe I can get them over the hump. I didn't think pitching was their biggest need, but it's certainly a need, and I'm very happy that they addressed it. It doesn't seem like that big of an overpay. The defensive team that was behind him, that Padres team, had -7 runs saved for the year. For the year, they were that bad around him. They cost him 7 runs, which is it's enough to ruin your ERA, to be honest with you. And he's going to a team that last year was the best defensive team in baseball. I don't see it as that big of an overpay. I just don't.
My biggest issue with it is the amount of home runs he gives up, and he's going to be playing in small ballparks constantly. That's my biggest gripe. But again, it's clearly their guy. Like the quickness with which this happened and the amount of money they threw at him, like this is clearly their plan. This is their 1A.
This is the window. This is their window. This is what they're doing. They said, okay, we've got Vladdy. If they can get Bo, then they've got to compete in the next 3 years for a chip, right? Like you've got Savage, you go for
if your rotation stays healthy, your 5 are nasty. Gossman, Savage, Cease, Bieber, Barrios. It's the only thing stopping that is injury. It's one of the best rotations in the league, without a doubt.
Full year of Bieber, full year of Savage, Gossman's there. We get a full year of Dylan Cease. It looks good. It looks good on paper. The game isn't played on paper, of course. You can ask Baltimore all about that. But I like the deal. I think that it's addressing a position of need. And for the first time in 2.5 years, the Blue Jays have gone after a free agent who would be considered a big name. This is not a nobody. Dylan Cease isn't he was one of the best arms out there that's available as a free agent, not via trade. I know Scooble's potentially available via trade. But you went out and you got Dylan Cease, who a lot of teams would have been after, and you actually got him signed. And did you have to pay Canadian tax? Probably. You probably did. You probably had to pay an extra 10 or 15 million. The deferral is there, but I think that it's good. I think it's good. And Jim's saying the bigger question is, how is the percentage of Sonny Gray getting 41 million this season?
I think that was him censoring himself.
Yeah.
Which should not be done on this channel. Say fuck.
Yeah, just say it.
I said it. 20 mil is from St. Louis, so I could give a fuck less. Sonny Gray came with $20 million. They were like, oh, we'll pay half of that. That's done deal. It's the same amount of money you paid Lucas Giolito last year. It's the same amount of money you paid Walker Buehler last year. I could care less. The guy had 200 Ks. We're paying half of the money. It took your 5th overall prospect to do it, but you already have a plethora of lefties that are at the big league level already or knocking on the door to it. Are you really going to sport a rotation with Crochet, Early, Tolley, and Brandon Clark? No, probably not. Yeah. The big one, and this is the big one, Dick Fitz.
R.I.P. Dick
for
Fitz.
not really for the skill set, but just the fact that I can't make those jokes anymore. I can't get amped watching a Dick Fitz start this coming season. That's tough. Exactly. That's all it is, Jim. It's for the fact that I can't say Dick Fitz anymore.
He was our guy. He was our guy.
I couldn't give a fuck less if he gave up 6 home runs. I'd be like, you get him next time, Dick. You're gonna be fine. The Sonny Gray move is totally fine with me. I was not super thrilled about it until I saw that the money coming back with it, and I was like, okay, sold.
Sure.
And I don't want it to be it. If they're rolling out Sonny Gray as the 2, which it kind of seems like that's what's happening.
Sure does.
I don't know. It's that I'm not super thrilled about that. But that also shows you that you have faith in the young arms that you have filling into the back end of that rotation. Hunter Dobbins is coming back. He looked like a 2 or a 3 at times last season. In the limited amount we got to see him. So I'm not super worried about it. Now you got to address the lineup, and I'm sure that's where they're heading now. Hopefully it's Bregman and Alonso, and then all will be figured out. And obviously you still have a ton of trade bait.
A ton.
Again, the pitchers I named, Duran is clearly on the block. They're shopping Willier around. Costas has no value, but if you bring in a first baseman, then he's expendable. But we'll see what happens. I'm fine with the deal. You're happy with yours.
I'm very happy with
solid baseball day.
I think people, everybody everybody is gonna say things like, "Yeah, but did you you didn't get a ton out of them?" And it's like, well, sure, I guess not, but at the same time, I can only hope that the front office tries to do something. And for once, they did. They tried to do something and they succeeded. And to me, that's like already, no offense to Anthony Santander. Love me some Tony Taters. But like, I needed something more this offseason. You just went to the World Series. You cannot lose. You cannot lose in free agency this time after going to the World Series. You know what I mean? Like, 100%. You can't. You just can't. So they did something, and I'm happy that they did. It's perfect.
F1?
Let's talk F1. Spicy. F1 is
big
spicy
weekend
right
in Vegas. Max Verstappen he's the definition of the Undertaker meme.
And I posted it. That is on the socials.
You did.
100% posted it.
We discussed it on Sunday too. Like the double disqualification on the McLaren.
We're in it now. Like we're really in it.
There is a we were talking, 2 months, 3 months ago, like, hey, you can never really count Max out, but it doesn't look good. Car's not great. Red Bull's third in the constructor, and now all of a sudden he's right on their ass. He just won in Vegas, and it just looks like he's completely in control. Double DQ is absolutely insane for driver standings.
I don't know how you can do that. And they talked about. Did you hear the tool that did it? It was like a $54 Amazon thing.
Oh, that's funny. I didn't even hear that.
Yeah, it's like the micrometer, whatever they use to measure the distance between
it was like the thickness of the floorboard.
It's less than a hair length that they missed by, that they double DQ'd by.
Brutal.
And like, I'm not here to make excuses for them. They did really well, but like, you can't. I mean, Lewis lost that way earlier this year. He was DQ'd for
watching Bortoletto go around that corner and take out like almost take out half the field. It looked like my F1 career. It was my F1 career mode, dude. He went into the corner hot. He made solid contact. Nope, not even a bit.
We're just gonna full send it, buddy. Just full send.
The commentators were like, "Whoa!" They just fully blamed it on Bortoletto, which obviously there's nothing else to do with it.
Because they were expecting him to break. At some point, they were like, "That guy's gonna break, though." Like,
he's definitely gonna break. He's not breaking. Oh my God, Lance Stroll!
He just crushed him right into the center, right into the center of him. Like, not even a little bit, just like right into the middle of the body. Just crushed it. You're done. Bye, Lance. Usually, it's Lance doing that. So like, we take it, but. Woof.
I think Antonelli is gonna have the Charles Leclerc tag for the next couple years. He's the next great one. Yeah, like how Charles he was never really winning races a few years ago, but everyone knew that he was going to be like the next best thing. Sort of the same thing with Lando. Like, I think Antonelli's in this next crop of guys. He looks awesome in the Mercedes.
Yeah. I'm here for it. I love
rain qualifiers are fantastic TV, Jim. Whether it's the qualifying itself or the start of the actual race, if they some back markers overperform, rain just shakes it up. It's fucking awesome. It's a lottery ticket.
It's truly the best. It's truly the best. I am a big fan of this right now because it means that we get the last few races. So
they're important. Left. The worst bit of F1 is when the races don't matter.
Well, and I mean, we had a year where Max won all but 4 races.
Right.
And I gotta pull it up. Who was our race winner so far this year? How many race winners have there been in F1?
Max is the 3-headed dragon meme. He's
Yes.
got two dumbass dragons with him, and it's Yuki and it's the Red Bull team as a whole. And then Max is just completely carrying everyone. It's crazy how good that guy is.
All right. So let's go through this. So we had Lando, Charles, Oscar, Lando, Lewis. No, that doesn't make sense.
That's
Lewis hasn't
4.
won. Has he?
Are we sure?
In
I thought
Ferrari?
he
He
won.
hasn't won a Ferrari, has he? The Chinese Grand Prix? Did he really win it? He won the sprint, I think. Oh no, maybe. Did he?
No, no,
No.
you're right.
No,
So
he
his
didn't.
most recent win was British Grand Prix last year.
Yeah, this doesn't make any damn sense. Oh, is this like forever ago? Is this why? We just don't know how to. ESPN.
No, it sounds like it counted the sprint.
I just. Where's my? Just give me F. Where's my F1.com? Like this is ridiculous. How can you not just tell me? The internet is
I'm
cracked
with you, Jim.
sometimes. The internet is cracked sometimes.
Turkey's mid. I'm if I'm eating anything, it's the leg. Although I did just go to this barbecue place. It was like September. So it was like what's that? 2 months ago. Best turkey I've ever had. Place fucking absolutely slapped. All the food was incredible, but the turkey, I don't do turkey, and that shit was bomb.
Turkey legs good.
I want to Thanksgiving. You've heard my Thanksgiving takes. Like we need to
I have.
update it.
Um,
Give me brisket. Give me a lasagna. Give me something fucking. Give me something different. Turkey's the worst protein out there.
Here we go. All. I just want all. Just can you just tell me who won each race? There we go. So it is Oscar, Max, then it's Oscar for 3 in a row, then Max again, then Lando, so that's 3. Lando, Oscar, then George, so that's 4. Then another Max, then another George, then another. That's it. So we've had 4 race winners, but they've all been all over it. So it's Lando, Oscar, Max, Oscar, 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 Max, Lando, Oscar, George, Lando, Oscar, Max, George, Max, Lando, Max. It should have been Lando, but of course he is double DQ'd right off the podium. Bye. Bye. I love it. I'm here for it. I am fully here for it.
Yeah, I'm glad the end of the season's meaning something.
100%.
That was the best race I've watched in
It was a long time.
probably at least a month and a half.
Yeah, it was a great race. No, you're listen. It's
Oh,
thanks.
this fucking
This is.
the armchair was getting his website settled anyway.
I fucking hate the internet.
Normally, it's me dealing with tabs.
The hell is wrong with the internet? It's brutal. It's just brutal. I just would rather not have to deal with it anyway. All right. Shall we? Do you care about the NHL right now? I have a hard time.
I mean, I got a couple headlines, but
All right,
that's really it.
give me the headlines.
Logan Cooley had 4 goals the other night against the Oilers. Big win for the Mammoth team. Looks at least semi legit. They're gonna make the playoffs.
Yeah.
Sam Reinhart's been on a heater. Panthers starting to turn it back around. He's on a 7-point streak right now, and they're starting to win some games. Jamie Benn got his 400th goal of his career against the Oilers the other night. Shout out, Mr. Ben. One of the last non-visor guys too. I think there's like only 2 or 3 of them left in the league.
There's not many left. No.
Morgan Geekie just fucking killing it for the Bruins. He's been awesome. An absolute revelation. Team continues to just defy all of my expectations, but see what happens at the end. Did you see the Devils Red Wings ending the other night?
No.
They went to OT and there was like a scramble right off the last face off, and 2 one-timers just like narrowly missed the net. Wide open nets. Like goalie would not have stopped it, and they just whiffed on both of them. The second one too, he could have passed it underneath to, I think it was Dylan Larkin. I'm not 100% sure. It was Raymond that missed the one-timers, but I think it was Larkin underneath, was just wide open for a little tap in, and they never went to him. Not either time. It was wild. But Devils were able to hang on. Still one of the best teams in hockey. But yeah. No power rankings this week.
No.
Get back to that after the holiday.
We'll get back to that when we have time. We're deep into football right now.
Football's
so deep
not
into football. All right.
Where do we want to get to mini Sunday show at the end here,
Yeah,
doing a Thursday preview.
yeah, we got
Um,
to.
I mean, we also start the Pats.
Yeah, let's start with the Patriots. Of
Usually what
course.
we do.
Yep.
Not great. Not fantastic. That was probably the worst we've looked in any game that wasn't a loss this season. Um, I don't want to say it's concerning, but Drake May starts slow in a lot of games. The Bucks game started slow, overthrowing guys, missing. Same thing in this game with the pick six and a couple of other balls that were just nowhere near guys.
I
And
didn't
then
like the
all
pick
of a sudden
six.
he just flips a switch and gets going. The pick six was bad. That was no bueno. And then the pick in the end zone against Tampa the week before, like also no bueno. Cannot have either of those.
Yeah. I'm not.
Fuck yeah, Bill. Get after it, brother. Deep fried and smoked, doubling up.
Oh hell yeah.
You were barbecuing and smoking shit the other day too, weren't you?
We love Bill Workman.
Yeah, he's putting in work.
This guy, he fucks. Just putting it out there.
But yeah, the Pats did not look good. Picked up some pretty crucial injuries too. Will Campbell's going to head to the IR,
Yep.
and Jared Wilson got an injury, so the entire rookie left side of the line wiped out in one game. Not a good look. Doyle was like, "Stop hurting my receivers." It was like eye for an eye, brother. Don't
Yep.
touch my linemen. We need those. You guys do not need your receivers. You're dead in the water. He wants to lose anyway. Like let him get hurt. They'll be fine next year. Uh, as a whole, just a gross game. If Marcus Jones doesn't get the pick six, we lose.
I mean, they won by 6, and I'm going to be honest
And
with you.
they almost scored at the end.
I know
We're getting lit up
it's
by
not.
fucking Charlie Jones and whatever the fuck a Tinsley is.
We told you Tinsley was going to be a dude. We did on the fantasy show. You said DraftKings thinks it's going to be Tinsley, and you were correct. It was.
It was Tinsley.
I am not nearly as concerned as other people. I know that some people are worried about the line. I am a little worried about this Monday game.
I mean, we're gonna be fine regardless. Like, I not that we could lose this Monday, but just
Absolutely
as a whole
could
for the
lose.
season, we're going to
Yes.
be fine. We're going to
don't-
make the playoffs.
I have no issues
Um,
with this team. I don't think it's a problem. If they lose, people will troll and
This is a problem for
LOL.
getting the 1 seed.
Yeah.
For sure, a problem for getting the 1 seed. You're now down the entire left side of your line. Jared Wilson didn't go on the IR, so I'm kind of hoping he's back for the Bills game after the bye. But
That would make
Darian Lowe
sense.
was a domestic terrorist last year for this team, and I cannot have him go out there and do the same thing he did before. And then they're like, well, he was battling a bunch of injuries last year. It's like, okay, well, I don't care. What
Yeah, but
I've
he's
seen
tr-
from
he's
him,
been
he's
trash.
been terrible. Yeah, he's been awful. He was
Um,
awful in Minnesota. He was awful here. Like it
Here's-
is a for sure downgrade.
Here's the great news for you. Last year, with a far shittier line, Drake May still managed to be good. He had no receivers and a far shittier line, and he was still above board. So like I'm still confident that he can get it done. I am concerned about so much. I want him to have a good game. I am concerned about the Giants because they are currently on.
I mean, he
James
went out and
watch.
underperformed against one of the worst defenses in the league, and we're going against another terrible defense. But Jameis Winston he's Harvey Dent. He's Two-Face. He just flips a coin. He's no country for old men. He's red pill, blue pill. Like, you have no fucking idea what's going to happen. He might light you up for 400 yards and 4 touchdowns, or he might look like an absolute pumpkin out there. We have no idea.
Yeah. I mean, it's. I mean, he could absolutely. He could be more. It could be more. He could be given. He could have 3 picks.
Feels like a good transition to Giants Lions.
Let's talk Giants Lions because that was a good game.
What a play, Jameis.
Like,
The flea
unbelievable,
flicker off the bat to Wan'Dale Robinson, who ate this entire game.
Yeah.
And then the actual receiving touchdown with the dice celebration, all of it was cinema. And Jameis Winston is one of the most fun players that we get to watch.
What did we say last week? He's not a good quarterback,
He's entertainment.
but he's a fun quarterback.
He does the Russell Crowe, are you not entertained? But then he ends up like Oberyn Martell from Game of Thrones, just getting fucking gooned by the mountain, just getting his eyeballs gouged out.
It's done.
Just
Bye. Bye, eyeball. I wish you the best.
yeah, he makes it makes things interesting for both teams, 100%, Jim. Like if Jameis Winston is playing football, you have to watch it. And
It's
whatever your
must-watch.
feelings are on him, yeah, it's crazy.
It's
You have no
must-watch.
idea if he's gonna win or lose. Like it does not matter what the gambling line is. There's always a chance.
Yeah.
And honestly, if they don't go for it on fourth and I think it was fourth and goal. Yeah, it was fourth and goal. They got stonewalled by the Lions after like a long drive. I think it was probably like 2.5 minutes left, somewhere in that range. And they went for it on fourth down after three just abysmal play calls and got stopped. If they just kicked a field goal, you're up six. The Lions were forced to hit a shaky Jake Bates field goal to send it to OT. If you just take the points there, you win that game. And then obviously they go to OT, and the Shane Bowen was brought out behind the barn, and Jahmyr Gibbs has the big run, and that's all she wrote. After like a really good game by the Giants offense, Wandell was unstoppable, and it raised questions about the Lions defense. I told you on Sunday when we were doing the pre-show, like they hadn't given up a 300-yard passer all year. I don't think they had given up a 100-yard rusher all year, and the Giants gashed him for 500 yards.
It wasn't great.
Oh.
I mean, it wasn't great at all.
If you're the Lions, you're looking around at the Packers, who are also like super volatile. You have no idea what you're going to get from them on a weekly basis, but their defense is good. Like they at least have something to hang their hat on. And then the Bears, who are shockingly, what are they, 8-3?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're that division is not like yours for the taking anymore. And much like the Eagles, the Lions don't look like the old Lions for more than like a drive at a time.
Yeah.
The Eagles, you see the same thing where it's like, oh, a couple big plays to AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, Saquon makes a good run, Jalen Hurts hits a tush push. Like they only come a drive or two at a time, whereas the Lions are sort of the same thing.
I mean, they still scored 34 points, but
for sure, but that was all on the back of Jahmyr Gibbs playing a horrific defense that got somebody fired at the end of the game.
Yeah, he gutted them. Bears are this year's Commanders in the NFC. I mean, yeah, maybe.
I don't hate it.
They're frisky. They're frisky. Let's talk about those.
I feel like
Bears.
they're very, very comparable to the Patriots, and I'm shocked that I don't hear more people do it. Quarterbacks from the same draft class, both have a soft schedule this year. They're both winning close games.
Bears once again win by a field goal.
Dude, I told you this on Sunday too. It's the same game every single week.
3 points. That's it.
It's back and forth. It's high scoring, and it ends on either a made field goal or a missed field goal. That's a Bears game for you. Mason Rudolph versus Caleb Williams is like that's the Rock Cena meme once in a lifetime. Like that's premier television. That's exactly what the people want to see.
Before we get to Caleb Williams, I just want to put it out there. If you have fantasy football questions, you want those, you can either super chat them or put them in chat so that we can see them. Because otherwise, I have no idea that they're there. Just trying to keep us going. But obviously, we want to answer any of those fantasy questions, especially
Sunday. We're not on a time limit. Tonight we are.
Yeah, Thursday is a little bit different, and I want to make sure that you've got all your answers needed. So, is Caleb Williams better?
Better than who? Me? Yeah.
Than he was last year.
In spurts.
You paused way too
It was a tough question. It was a tough question. You can't fault me for that.
His completion percentage is worse, but his passer rating is higher.
Sounds like I'm right. Spurts.
He needs another 1,000 yards.
He's just never consistent. Like the first, I think it was the second quarter, maybe when that happened. Yeah, it was the second quarter right at the start. Second quarter is a perfect example. First play of the second quarter, Caleb Williams gets sacked in the end zone, tries to like throw the ball. I don't know what the fuck that was. TJ Watt just full on Brock Lesnar suplexed him into the end zone, and the Steelers go up 14-7. And then he throws like absolute dots to DJ Moore the rest of the quarter, which like DJ Moore sighting, take a shot. That shit never happens these days.
Also, shout out
But
to JJ Watt. I know we just glassed over that, but all-time sack leader?
TJ Watt.
TJ Watt, sorry, yes.
Yeah,
JJ
he
was
passed
talking
JJ
about
Watt.
suiting back up. Can't let that happen. Can't let that happen.
Tanya Harding's TJ Watt, and then he goes out there and gets one more sack for the boys.
Just one more. Just one more.
For the 2010 Dogs. But yeah, just a horrible play, and then Caleb Williams ends up turning it around for. Yeah, I'm with Jim. Caleb good? No. Is he better than awful? For sure. I feel like his drives are very unpredictable in the way I was just explaining the Lions and the Eagles. Not that he's had the success that those teams have had to be like, well, there's a good Caleb Williams drive. But sometimes you go out there and you're like, oh my God, did he just figure it out? And then he does something where you're like, oh no, nope, that's still the Caleb Williams I know and love. The good news is that he was playing Mason Rudolph and not Aaron Rodgers. Not that the gap between those two is what it sounds like coming out of my mouth these days, but Rudolph had one completion over 10 yards this game and only 2 passes that went between the tackles. It was just flat, which the fact that Darnell Washington didn't get what I needed him to and Mason Rudolph never threw more than 10 yards is aggravating to say the least, but it is what it is. I like the Steelers defense that everyone was starting to be like, well, there it is. It's coming around. I don't think they were fantastic in this game. It doesn't help when your offense can't move the ball, but a win's a win for the Bears. We'll see what their real test is this week. They have to play the Eagles, and that defense might just ruin Caleb Williams' day.
We're going to get into that game.
We're gonna hit the. We're gonna do the Thursdays at the end of the show and the Friday game.
Yes.
Do a little preview, some bets, shit of that nature. But we're gonna keep ripping through some of these games. That's really all I had on Bears Steelers. If you got anything else?
No, I have nothing else on Bears Steelers. Can we talk about the Seahawks and the Titans?
Yep. Another game I want to talk about too: Browns, Raiders, Jags, Cardinals. We need to get to both of those, but let's hit the Titans and Seahawks.
This should have been a lot less close than it was.
I mean, it wasn't that close. It was 30-10 for a long time. The Titans got some garbage time points, but I will say, how many times on this show have I said Cam Ward looks pretty good?
So they scored 21 points in the second half.
Correct. And I'm going to defend Welch here. Seahawks foot was off the gas completely.
For sure. I mean, they were still scoring points. Like
definitely.
They gave up a punt return touchdown, and then they gave up
to a team that didn't have their top 2 receivers who were like barely number 2s to begin with.
Yeah. Like Chimere Dike was their guy. We also called
who I like, by the way. Yeah, thank you. Guess I fucking called it and then didn't bet it.
I mean, Sammy D looked fine. He looked a lot better than he did the game before. Their defense looked fine, but I would be concerned about the overall production. Much like the Patriots, you want to make sure that you're closing those teams out. And that felt like they're not closing out there. It felt like they let them hang around far too long, in my opinion. It could have been way worse. It could have been a risky move for that team, is all I'm saying.
Definitely. And like I said, I think Cam Ward is going to be a good quarterback. He just has absolutely nothing to work with. I hate their run game. Their receiver, like DK I like, but that can't be your best target.
What run game?
For sure, Welch. That's what I'm saying. Like, the line's horrible. Your defense isn't good outside of Jeffrey Simmons. Like, all of it is just bad. And JSN.
Oh, dog.
He broke the fucking Seahawks single season receiving record with 6 games to go, which holy tongue twister. I'm shocked I didn't stumble through that. Do you think he has a shot at Calvin's record?
Yes.
Obviously, with the extra game now, like, we're going to be having these conversations every year with records.
Do you think they try to get it for him? I think they just target him 100%. Like, why wouldn't you just?
He could have gotten 300 yards in this game. That's the same shit with Jamar Chase against the Steelers in the Geriatric Bowl. Like, if they just gave him the ball every single play, I don't think he could have physically been stopped. No one
would have been upset. It would have been
fun. Anytime he's one-on-one, like, he should be getting the ball. I don't care where it is. Deep ball, short, anything.
I would love to see him get it. I don't know if it happens in
Yeah.
5 or 6, but we'll see.
Watching
We'll
this
see.
game, like listening to people talk about this game in sports media, will give you the like, oh, did they just look at the box score? Or did they watch the game? Because they're like, well, Titans game were on for their money. No, Seahawks were in control the entire
False.
time.
Entire game. They almost let off the gas, which is my only complaint.
Yeah, I left the gas too much, which is like,
You can't do that.
no.
Not in sports, man. You can't
But
do
we've
that.
seen them do this a bunch of times. Not that they've let off the gas, but just the fact that they've been in a position at like halftime, third quarter, where they're able to just go on cruise control.
Yeah.
Seahawks are a really good team. Let's go talk about their counterpart before we're going real out of order with like times these games happened, but I feel like the transitions are more natural. Let's do Rams Bucks.
Yeah,
Because
sure.
I think those two teams are the two best in the NFC, the
Mhm.
Rams and Seahawks. So I'm not going to fault you in any order that you put them in.
No.
And I feel like I'm trying to find things that are wrong with the Rams, and like it's a task to try to find those things. And that's the mark of a really good team. I think the run game is pretty solid with Kyron Williams. I think Corum is a solid number 2 there when you need to give him a spell. Wide receivers are great. Like Devontae's had a revitalization with Matt Stafford throwing
He's
him the
been so
ball.
good.
He's been awesome, especially in the red zone. Like he's literally unstoppable in the red zone. Matt Stafford throws him fades, and it's game over. Puka Nakua is Puka Nakua. Like the guy is an absolute animal.
Yeah.
And Matt Stafford has like what 30 touchdowns and 2 picks this year.
Yeah,
Something fucking stupid.
he
He's
has.
got
I
like
don't think he's thrown
24
a pick.
touchdowns.
He
Not
hasn't
like
thrown a
his
pick
last
in
8.
like week 3 or something like that. Week 2 or 3.
Yeah, it's like 8 games in a row now with like 24 touchdowns and no picks over that time. It's fucking stupid. Um, as the number 1 Drake May supporter out here, like that MVP is Matt Stafford's and he deserves it.
Matty Ice, he's been good, man. He's been so
fantastic.
good.
And that defense is so good too. I know Chris Shula was getting a ton of love through this broadcast, but he absolutely deserved it.
It was
He's got a
it's week
ton of
3.
like first, second, and third year players on that defense, and they're just balling the fuck out. Granted, the second half was Teddy Bridgewater because Baker hurt his AC joint, but
Yeah.
regardless, they were shutting the Bucks down, whether Baker was out there or not. That game was never close. It never even threatened to be close. And I think the Bucks are really starting to miss Mike Evans.
You think?
I love Igbuka, dude, but Chris Godwin's done.
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna do anything ever again. And like the offense is just inept. They need Bucky Irving back. They need Mike Evans back, and I think they're gonna start to fall back into the Buccaneers that we know them to be. But it's been a tough couple weeks, and this game was like just an expose.
Yeah, it wasn't great. I would like to see more, but what can you do here? They're fighting. They're going through it right
They're
now.
hurt.
They're fighting through it. They're really hurt.
Oh, good point, Jim. I actually had that written down. I'm glad you said that. The Rams could win and have like a top 10 pick in the draft. Or a Super Bowl contender with a top 10 pick in the draft.
Hate to see it.
Same shit with OKC in basketball. They were like, I saw something, I think it was last week, maybe 2. They were like 13-1, and they have the Clippers pick, and they're just completely hurt, or they're 42 and will be hurt.
Yeah.
But same type of situation.
I don't hate it. All right. Like, the Rams are really good. I like the Rams a lot.
They are really good.
The Rams are great. I think that they're probably the best team in the NFC.
That's what I was saying at the start of that whole bit. Like, you have to find flaws, whereas every other team, except maybe Seattle, you have to look for flaws. But the Rams won head up, so you can't really like. As much as I don't want to say that they're the best team in the NFL, it's really fucking hard to prove it.
It's really hard. Do you want to go to talk Cleveland? Is that what we're talking?
Tank Bowl, baby.
Let's talk
talking about
Sanders.
things I can't prove or at least shouldn't. Kendrick Perkins calling Shador the most powerful black man in America since Obama feels racist. I just don't think it's my battle to fight.
I mean, it's probably not either of our battles to fight.
No, it's not. But I'm just saying, like, it just.
All right.
Like,
I have 2 points on Shador Sanders that I will continue to make. One, he was not very good. The Cleveland Browns won because of Myles Garrett, and if you think otherwise, you're an idiot. I'm sorry, you're an idiot. Shorter Sanders threw a pick. He was sacked. He was not good. He had 209 yards, and 66 of it was on one pass play, which was a swing pass. It wasn't a good pass.
Well, yeah, the deep ball to Isaiah Bond was nice.
One deep
He was
ball.
out of the pocket
Sure.
on the run, hit it over the top. Like I'm not gonna be like, well, that didn't happen.
I didn't say it didn't happen. I'm just saying.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
Was that 40 yards?
That's the only thing that impressed me.
So 2 throws accounted for 100 of his yards. 100 of his 209 yards.
I'm sure. Do we have the same cup?
A little Coca-Cola.
I have the stream delayed on my.
Yeah, a little Coca-Cola glass.
Yeah, they looked very similar. I just saw you put it down.
Yeah, it's pretty. They're similar. They're not the same, but they're similar. That would have been wild though.
I went full like, holy shit, is that shiny?
Wait.
Like it completely tore my attention away from what we were talking.
Myles Garrett is the best defensive player on planet Earth, and I don't really know if it's
without
all
a doubt.
close.
See Elliott Wolf allude to trying to trade for him.
Yeah. Do you think he was legitimate having a shot at it? Because if he had a chance to do it for 3 first-round picks and didn't, fuck that guy.
I think there was probably split down the middle as far as like decision makers. I feel like there were probably people that were like, yeah, 3 for absolutely, let's do that. And then there are other guys who are probably more front office oriented that were like, yeah, well, that's like kind of my job on the line.
He's a menace, and he signed long term. What do you need?
I would have done it without thinking. When I saw that it was only 3 first-round picks, at least, and again, this is all hearsay, but trying to decipher through, no, it's not, but deciphering through what he was saying in that interview, it sounded like he could have gotten Myles Garrett for 3 first-round picks.
How many picks would you give up?
Do that every day of the week. 3 without thinking twice. 4 we got to talk, but 3 I'm doing.
I'd give you my next 3 drafts. My firsts, yeah.
Yep.
I think the precedent was set by the Rams.
Yeah, and especially now that they've drafted good and they're good again. Like everyone, remember when they won the Super Bowl and everyone was like, "Well, it's gonna be bad for a while." They got no draft picks, and now here we are, 4 years later, and they're ready to win it again. Like,
it was 2 years of bad football, and the bad football was mostly because
they still made the playoffs.
Cooper Kupp was dead, and Stafford hurt his arm, and they were like, "I don't know, it's gonna be pretty bad." You're like, I don't know if it is this bad. They're the best team in the NFC right now. That's what we're talking about.
That's organizations that are good. That's your front office hitting on picks. That's having a guy like Sean McVay and the coaching tree underneath him that just know.
Must be nice to draft Puka Nacua out of nowhere, right? Like,
yeah.
I look at Garrett and I go,
you have the triple crown receiver, and instead of trying to like drain the last couple years out of his legs, you're like, oh no, I got this fucking stud that I drafted out of BYU. He's BYU, right?
I think so, yeah. I look at that and I go, okay, you've got Myles Garrett, who's more than a game record. Like, that's a game changer. That's a quarterback on the defense that you can rely on regardless of who else is in there. You don't need to tell him anything. You don't need to, you can coach him. And I'm sure Vrabel would love to coach that guy. But, like, you don't need to go out there and be like, all right, Myles, I'm going to need you to play run defense here. He's like, whatever.
He's definitely getting the
he does whatever
sack record, right?
Yes. Yeah, there's
5 away. He had a game with 5, a game with 4, and a game with 3 this year. And he's only 5 away with 6 games left.
Yeah, I don't imagine it takes long. Yeah, he could get it next week.
Right. Speaking of the number 6, Chip Kelly fired while making $6 million a year for some godforsaken reason. Holy fuck, who agreed to that? Had to have been the Raiders.
Pete Carroll's a menace.
That's a crazy amount of money. Pete Carroll's a domestic terrorist for allowing Geno Smith to go out there. Like, to Geno for the damage that's occurring on his body with that offensive line, and just to the fan base that they have to watch Geno Smith go out there and do what he's doing.
Full Draco. Full, if he dies, he dies.
Dude, it's brutal watching Raiders games. And Geno just does that face where you're like, what?
He doesn't. He's not feeling good about it. No. Not at all.
And Shadur Sanders, you know the Key and Peele sketches where they do the Obama thing and
Yes.
then they have the translator. Sanders needs that to like make what he's saying palatable to the media. Like he says something and then you have a translator there that's like, no, he loves playing for this. He's very humbled by this opportunity. Shit like that. Because good God, man, every time there's a mic in front of his face, you're like, can you just say the right thing once?
Nope, you can't. I know we have to. We got to get to the fantasy stuff, and we're running a little
Yeah.
short on time. But I want to. I just want to read you this tweet because it kind of blows my mind.
Can I get a Brock Purdy lap too?
Yes. Safety Trayvon Moore has been suspended without pay for an act of unsportsmanlike conduct. He appealed.
They always appeal. They're like, you have the right to appeal. They're like, oh, I'm going to do that. That's fucked up. They can't suspend me for that. It's like, you punched him in the balls.
You
Clear as
punched him
day.
in the dick.
Clear as day. There's no like, oh, well, he was going for the ball. No, you just hit him. That's it. That's all that
It's
happened.
that the episode of South Park where Butters keeps shooting people in the dick.
Yeah,
That's
100%.
Butters, you can't shoot people in the dick. This is what we're happening. He shot someone, and I don't know. I don't know how you do that. You can't punch a guy like that and be like, "That's fine. I'll appeal." Idiot. Take your Brock Purdy lap and tell me why Mac Jones is the best starting quarterback that they have.
Mac Jones is by far the better quarterback on that
How-
team, and Kyle Shanahan knows it. That's why Brock Purdy was out for so long.
Before you get into your generational Brock Purdy hate, which I love, I am absolutely here for. How much money does Mac Jones get this offseason from a quarterback desperate team? And why is it more than he should ever be?
It's more than
given?
it should be. Yeah, it's more than it should be.
Way more than it should be.
I can't put a definite number on it, but it's definitely more than it should be. And that's as a guy that watched a whole lot of Mac Jones football.
Who is going to take him? Because someone is going to pay him to be their fill-in starter.
Fuck the Raiders. They're paying Chip Kelly $6 million a year, and Geno Smith got an extension. So probably them as just an educated guess.
Nothing good comes from this. All right, go ahead. Give the Brock Purdy hate, and then we'll get to fantasy football.
Much like Brock Purdy's the last stint in prime time I can remember was when he played the Ravens, when like the Niners were at the peak of their powers, everyone was healthy, the Ravens were at the peak, like they were like, oh, this is a Super Bowl I can't think of the word.
A Super Bowl contender?
Preview. Jesus Christ.
Preview.
Super Bowl
okay.
preview. Yeah. I kept wanting to say prerequisite because I had it written down in my notes somewhere and it was stuck on my brain. But yeah, this should be a Super Bowl preview. What do you do in that game? 4 picks. Just an absolutely abhorrent performance. And then it was pretty similar in this game, except he ended up walking out of there with the win because the Panthers were just equally as bad. 3 picks in the first half, and like none of them pretty. It wasn't like, oh, tip pass, like just getting beat. JC Horn took him twice.
Sometimes an interception is the fault of the receiver. It's like it's a bad
I don't know if it's Bryce's first or his second, but the one where it bounced out of his hands, like that should have been a tutty.
Yeah, but like you can't fault the quarterback for those. That wasn't this though. Some of those were just miserable throws. Like
I will continue to argue this. Brock Purdy is not a good quarterback. The fact that they gave him that extension was like, that's just handcuffing yourself. You're already in an organization that just continuously, year in and year out, just fails. For whatever excuse you want to blame it on, whether it was a missed Jimmy Garoppolo pass, injuries, whatever you want. You continuously come up short, and your solution to that was to throw the bag at a guy that has never really proven to you that he can be the guy. You talk about how loaded the roster is. That's the thing that's protecting him. That's the shield. And when that shield weakens, this is the performance you get. He's lucky that Christian McCaffrey did enough blood magic in the offseason that he's able to stay healthy this season, because if he's not there, you lose this game probably, 9-6?
Yeah, it was bad.
And the fact that Carolina, 3 turnovers, and you turn it into 3 points in the first half off of like, come on now. Come the fuck on now.
I need to point out that changing your gloves is like changing your clubs when golfing. That drive wasn't
it's not
must be the club. No, not the club. It's not the club's fault.
Like
And
the first
it was
half of this
so
game was
bad.
just a couple of QBs out there just having a good old fashioned, unbiased, inclusive catch with the boys. Didn't matter what jersey you were wearing, didn't matter nothing. I'm just throwing it to whoever wants to catch it. Playing jackpot out there. It was fucking ridiculous.
Playing a little 500 up.
Yeah, fucking.
Just gonna heave it into the air and see who
I
catches it.
didn't. I had family over. I didn't watch this game super closely, but I was watching it through the reflection of a window, and that was all I needed.
It's not the
I was like,
club.
this is
No.
is enough to make me puke down my shirt, which I apologize for anyone on the Discord, but that was how I felt.
You don't need to buy new clubs. I am so sad for you. You do not.
Also, Robert Saleh wearing the Niners sweater, just didn't he give like girlfriend's dad vibes? You're like,
Yes.
I feel like you're gonna snap at me at any second. Like you are a live wire and I don't know how to make it safe.
I mean, it is what it is.
Cowboys won.
Cowboys.
Fuck the Eagles. And Jags Cardinals. Oh, can we stop getting do not receive the ball in overtime. Don't do it. It's stupid.
We haven't seen a
Would you
good received
It's
in overtime
crazy.
at all, have we?
No, we haven't, and people keep doing it, and I don't understand it. Like if you play defense first and
Yeah.
they score, you know what you have to do. If you play defense first and you hold them, guess what? You have all 4 downs to work with. Like it makes no sense to me to receive the ball. And then the Cardinals at the end of the game too, they ran 25, 30 seconds off the clock at the 11 instead of spiking it when they could have had 3, maybe 4 chances at a touchdown. It's that whole game was a clusterfuck at the end. I was losing my mind.
I'm not a fan.
No.
Not a fan at all. All right. We have
Let's
a
talk
lot
about
of
games that could have a happier tomorrow.
we have a lot. So I have looked at. I have tried to slice this pig. I have tried. I have tried. I have tried. I don't like a lot of it. There's a lot
For
I don't
daily?
like for fantasy.
Gotcha.
For fantasy, I don't like at all. It's ugly. Um, God. Okay, let's start with the 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock. Sorry, it's Atlantic time. It's not my fault. We got Cowboys. Is that the one? No, Green Bay and Detroit leading us off.
Yeah, Packers at Detroit.
Um, tell me how this game is going to be good.
I think this could be a banger. Packers, Lions, obviously the first time they played, the Packers dismantled them. It was early
Yes.
on, and we just were proven with the Giants game that we don't really know what Detroit Lions are going to be getting on a consistent basis. It feels like they get even, right? Are you in that boat, or are you on the Packers?
No,
Like,
I'm
I feel
not
like
on,
you're
no,
either
I'm not on
just
the Packers at all. I think the Lions win this game. I don't think
okay,
it's very
cool.
good. I think this is a 20 to 17 grind them out
You're on
gross
the
fest.
under.
Yeah, I don't like it at all. I think Jameer Gibbs is good.
Lions are favored by 2.5.
Yeah, that's about where I'd put it. I don't like it at all. I don't like anything to do with it. I think that look, there's going to be someone who's going to break out of this game. Jameer Gibbs is the obvious answer because he's been great, but this could be a David Montgomery
200
day.
plus yards last week.
It could be a David Montgomery day because that's what Dan Campbell does. He goes, that guy ate last week. This week we're going to give it to the other guy. Could be an Amon-Ra game. Jamo.
Did Brock Wright get hurt?
Yes, he was questioned.
Okay, so Ross Dwelly is the next man up.
I think so. Yeah. So it's like, so do you trust that Gibbs is going to be the guy? Do you trust that it's Monty? Is Jamo going to come back? He awful. He was awful. I don't know what he did to deserve no love, but he got none. So
he's getting love in this one as far as lines go.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So, like, where do you lean? What is your play on this? Because I don't like it at one bit.
As far as bets, I like Detroit Lions minus 2.5.
Yep.
I have an Amon-Ra touchdown.
I like
Plus
that.
105. Anytime you can get Amon-Ra plus money, especially in a big game, prime time, Thanksgiving, shit like that, you take it. He wants to score and he wants to dance. If he can bust out a dance for a national audience, they're gonna get him the ball. Uh, Jahmyr Gibbs, much like last week, I feel like his rushing and receiving stats are probably a good choice. But I mean, they completely shut him down in the first game that they played. That was the one where he had like 10 catches for like fucking 20 yards. Like
Yeah.
it was not a good performance from
Yeah.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
No, it
So
wasn't.
I would not fault you from staying away from it. I just personally feel like this is going to be. I mean, it's so hard to beat a team twice, right?
It
Like we
is.
say this every year. There's so many division games that the team that's supposed to win just plays down to their opponent, and all of a sudden you're 1-1 with a team that you really shouldn't be. This game's close enough in terms of talent and just teams as a whole that I feel like it could go either way. But I'm gonna lead with the Lions. Like I said, Amon-Ra touchdown. I like Gibbs yards. Love and Goff passing yards feels like a nice little a two leg together.
All
Feels
right.
nice to me.
I'm
And
gonna
there's
give you. I'm gonna give you
tons
the.
of touchdown value for like Dontavian Wicks, Matthew Golden, the
This
tight
is
ends.
the. This is the. You like the Lions' daily line. It's Goff at QB, Gibbs and Pacheco, who's back, Rice, Amon-Ra, and Worthy, Gasecki, Yoshivas, and the Lions. I know what you're
I
thinking.
hate
We haven't
I
talked
fucking
about
hate
this.
Pacheco.
I know you do. We have a reel about it. You should go watch that. Hit the hype button. Do what you got to do. You can hate him all you want. He's going to run. Dallas is a shit defense. I'm sorry, they are.
Hoffman got in at the show right when we started talking gambling.
Yeah, yeah, it's perfect.
He got
Perfect timing.
fucking bat signaled.
Yeah, I don't know how many are going to watch it, but it'll be a lot. Kansas City, Dallas, which we'll talk about next, because
I'm
this
all
is
over George Pickens.
this is another one you should be all over George Pickens because he's the best guy on that team. Um, Tell me how. So everybody's written off Kansas City. Everybody's written off Kansas City. We written off Kansas City last week. You're not going to beat the Colts.
The Colts fucking shot themselves in the foot.
Yes, they did.
You were up 11 and you gave the ball to Jonathan Taylor, what, twice in the fourth
Yes.
quarter?
Yeah.
That asinine.
Jim, I know they are. Pacheco's a beast. He'll get a touchdown. They don't tush push. They'll touchdown, and it'll be like Noah Gray as the other touchdown scorer, and this is going to be ridiculous.
No, he's out.
It's sarcasm, but yes,
No,
not
gotcha.
not actual.
No grace from down the road ways. I gotta keep tabs on my guy.
Yeah, keep tabs on him. I think this can go one of two ways. Kansas City in a near loss last week. Mahomes threw for 354 passing yards. 354. I think that he could have another big day because the Dallas secondary is cheeks with a capital C. Clapham. Dak is going to have to be throwing the ball all over yard. I would much rather be all over the Dallas side of this, as odd as that is.
Yep.
I think Kansas City pulls it out in like a 24-21 game.
That is why I took Cowboys first half money line.
Yeah.
Plus money. Chiefs play from behind a ton. Cowboys usually start pretty hot. I like that one. Like I said, I'm pretty all over George Pickens. I have him for a tutty. I also took 25 receiving yards in each half at plus money. I feel like that's maybe my favorite bet out of this whole slate. I had to dig for that one, but we got there. Pacheco is back. Kareem Hunt he's plus 115 for a tutty. Pacheco's plus 270. I do like a Kareem Hunt touchdown. If I had to make you a parlay right now, I would do the Pickens 25 yards in each half, Cowboys first half money line, CD Lamb under 6.5 receptions, and a Kareem Hunt touchdown.
Oh, hold on. Hold the phone. Super chat of the day. We got a Mr. Hoffman saying, shout out to my fellow Kings of the North, making money while making money. Tutty picks for Thursday. Gibbs, CD, and Henry or Chase. I like Henry a lot. CD scares me. I'd probably be on the Pickens side, but it could also be Turd Ferguson. Or why not Span Ford? Because that's what we do now.
Brevin with a Y?
Yeah. Just because of that. I'm going to give you what I put in my Thursday Millie. You feel free to tail. You don't have to. You could take pieces and not. I went Mahomes. I went Gibbs and Pacheco. I know you hate them both. They're going to be fine. Romeo Dobbs, Yoshivas, Rice,
Oh, hey, Gibbs.
Gesicki, George Pickens, and the Kansas City defense because I don't think Dallas does what they want to
I
do.
like the Gesicki play.
The Gesicki play is a little sneaky. He's my tight end of the day. I like him a lot.
Problem's Kyle Hamilton.
Problem's always Kyle Hamilton, but he's playing everywhere else. And you got Joey B back.
I'm with it. Let's get to that game.
All right, let's talk about the last one.
We got Bears Eagles too, if you want, but we can.
We'll talk Bears Eagles, sure. But let's get the last Thursday. Sorry.
Bengals are maybe my favorite bet of the whole day. I love the +7 cover with Joe Burrow back. He's been in a ton of shootouts with the Ravens, and I just don't think that the Ravens are capable of doing a shootout right now. Even against the Cincinnati defense, like that offense has looked inept the last couple weeks. They went 2 for 5 in the red zone against the fucking Jets.
Yeah.
I love the under. Love the under in this game too. I'm trying to get in a very specific area in this game. I want Bengals +7. I want the under 52.5, and I want Bengals over 21.5 team total. I want to get right in that sweet spot. And DraftKings loves to boost your odds on contradicted picks. Big fan of that. Some props I like. Chase Brown, 4 catches, plus money there. Derrick Henry over rushing yards. Cincinnati defense is brutal, and I'd like somewhat of a hedge with my pretty heavy Cincinnati lean as far as bets go here. Isaiah Likely over 25 yards. And I like a Jamar Chase touchdown. I feel like that's free.
Just the guy's coming
Joe
back.
Burrow's back.
Yeah, it's his guy.
Chase off suspension. Like it just feels like something that's going to happen. I feel like the free money here is, like Hoffman said, I hate it -235, but just throw Henry and Chase in there and whatever you're willing to lose and be mad about, it should be free money.
It's
like I said, phenomenal. I made a 4-leg already. Bengals +7, Chase Brown 4 catches, Bengals over 21.5 points, and Chase touchdown.
Chase Brown is a great play for daily because he gets a lot of catches.
Yep.
I want to give a shout out to Welch, who joined the Northman as well.
Fuck yeah, Welch.
Appreciate you, Welch.
Yeah, appreciate anybody joining up with the
Northman. Listen, anytime
also, anyone just commenting on chat, being here live, like, anybody putting effort in, I appreciate it.
I don't care if you join or not. I appreciate it when you do. I know Dubs appreciates it as well. Anytime you super chat, we definitely appreciate that. But just being here, major helps. Big time helps. So, we got one more game, and then we got a quick Stone Stories, and then we're outie.
Yeah, we got Eagles versus Bears. We're in Philadelphia for this one. Game lines are as follows. Chicago +7 on the spread. Total is set at 44.5. +270 money line for the Bears. I'm not going to lie to you. I really want to put in an underdog parlay. Maybe I'll take a page out of Hoffman's book and round robin it. But Bengals, Cowboys, Bears. I don't hate it. The Eagles defense is terrifying because you're putting your eggs in the Caleb Williams basket. But I mean, I'm not betting the house on it, but like a $10 sprinkle on a little round robin, who's to say?
I like the Birds in this game. They're getting better.
I love the Bears cover.
I don't like the Bears. Well, the Bears cover I'm fine with. I think the Eagles.
It's 7 points.
It's a lot of points. It's a lot. It's a big spread.
The Eagles only put up 24 on the Cowboys. Bears defense
I know,
pretty good.
We started to see things that made more sense. I think the offense they're getting better. That offense is getting better. They're not fully good yet, but they're getting better. So
Yeah, you've seen we were talking earlier with the spurts. Like we've seen more of it for sure. AJ Brown's
Hurts.
starting to get the ball more. Devontae Smith is just he makes play after play after play for that team.
He's unbelievable catches, which have been
He's a
super good.
beast.
So yeah,
For how small he is to make the catches he does, he's
he
so
looks like
fucking
he's
good.
gonna be broken in half
Every time, every time he catches it, I wince, and I have no
Goddamn
affiliation to that
skinny
team or
Batman.
him. I don't have him in any fantasy, like nothing. I'm like, oh my
Skinny
god,
Batman all over it.
he's a beast though.
Um,
I like Bears +7 in this game, but there's a world where the Bears score fucking 6 points because the Eagles defense just stonewalls Caleb Williams.
yeah.
I love Hurts 210 plus yards, perfect parlay material.
Yep.
DJ Moore Tutty as +400 on DraftKings right now.
Just
He
saw
had
him.
two
So
last week, did he not?
yeah. Yeah.
Like that.
Go for
That
it.
just seems like insane value. Caleb Williams over 20 rushing yards. I said last week I love Caleb Williams rushing props. They're fantastic. The second he gets flushed out of the pocket, which is probably going to happen a lot, he's looking to make a play. And then AJ Brown touchdown.
Yeah.
Had one last week, like you mentioned, starting to look his way. He's at +135.
Yeah.
DraftKings has no receiving props for anyone not named Saquon Barkley right now, which is puzzling. I didn't look at the Eagles injury report, so I don't know what that looks like, but just a little weird. I would have loved to give you some Eagles receiving props, but
yeah, we haven't seen it yet. Well, it says Bears are going to get players back for the game Friday. Why is it at 12 p.m. is batch? Yes. Black Friday, buddy. Black Friday games make no damn
wait,
sense.
what fucking time is it?
Yeah, it's early. Friday. No,
What the fuck?
It's a 3 o'clock game. Yeah.
Oh, it's 2 o'clock. Is it? Wait, what's
No,
going on?
it's 3. It's 3 o'clock.
For you?
Yeah.
No?
No, 4 o'clock for me, 3 o'clock for you.
Oh yeah, you're right. 3 o'clock. Okay, that's fine. I can live with that.
You're fine.
I forgot Welch was West Coast. So they
Yeah,
trying to tell me it started at noon. I was like, what? After Thanksgiving? Are they fucking dumb?
No. We will not be live tomorrow. We did the Thursday last week.
We are probably going to keep doing that, but we are not
in the
live
future.
on
We'll be doing it,
Thanksgiving.
but I'm not making anybody show up to a Thanksgiving stream.
Nope.
Give us Stone Stories. We get out of here. We will be live Sunday.
Yeah.
Talking fantasy football. Finally getting on
I
our
gotta-
bangers because we. I finally cracked 200 again, so I feel good. I feel like I'm on the right track.
Dude, I think it was Lily mentioned something in the Discord about like tough fantasy beats.
Yeah.
I missed. It wasn't crazy money, but I would have gotten my shit back and then a little bit more. I missed money on DraftKings by like 0.5.
Yeah, it's trash.
Tough in the millionaire.
Yep.
Brutal beat.
Yep.
Is what it is. I got a video for my Stones stories tonight. I posted it on my Twitter. It's at @stoned_podcast. It is in there if you'd like to watch. If not, no worries. I got an article to read for you too. A man is behind bars this week after being accused of stealing a forklift. He stole the forklift to steal an ATM machine. I love when a crime has like prerequisites. Like I have to go. I can get that for you, Jim. Like I have to do A, B, C, and D so that I can commit crime A down the line. Like I fucking love that. The amount of drugs that Florida man has to be on to be like, I can get an ATM, no problem. I just have to steal a forklift. Once I get a forklift, the ATM's fucking cake. Joshua Hidalgo, 38, was arrested and faces several charges, including burglary of a structure, which is a fun charge. Not many guys can steal an entire structure. No. Criminal mischief, resisting an officer without violence, grand theft, and possession of burglary tools with intent to use, court records recorded. The 38-year-old's arrest comes after officers responded to the area of Birmingham Street just before 5:15 a.m. after someone reported seeing a person, later identified as Hidalgo, using a forklift to transport an ATM. A WCTV crew captured a trail of debris from the suspected forklift. It's wild. Like, he ripped up the road with this thing. I don't know if he was just pouring it. It's brutal. A spokesperson with the police department confirmed to WCTV that the forklift was allegedly stolen from a construction site at a Griffin middle school. He's like, I'm just going to go down to the middle school, steal the forklift. Everything will start falling in place for me. My favorite part of the video, Armchair. So they pull him up. They're like, "Hey, what's going on here?" As he's just got a massive forklift, all the lights on it, in the middle of the road, like not trying to be incognito at all. And if you needed any further evidence for that, Buddy's wearing fucking orange. If you're going to commit crimes, you cannot be wearing an orange hoodie, my guy. Like, can we throw on some black? Everyone's got a black hoodie. Like, come on now. He also, the cops did the like, come on over here, come talk to us real quick. He got up there, like, was like, oh, I was just, starts walking back to the forklift. Like, I was just doing this, takes off, run it. Just didn't even have a response for the cop. There wasn't a lie. Like, he was just caught in the act in an orange hoodie. Brutal beat.
It's pretty impressive.
Also afterwards, he's like, well, you were running after me. He's like, no, you were fleeing the police. I chased you because you were fleeing the scene. It wasn't like cops don't just start chasing you unless you have like a warrant.
Just wild, right? Like,
you
did
wild. Something to make them chase you, brother. It's on my Twitter, Jim.
It's a good time. I'm seeing if I can show it here. Well, give me 2 seconds. Because I may
you gotta drop a link.
We may do a
no way. A watch along?
We may do a hold on.
Dude, if we're doing a watch along, I need John Madden type drawing abilities.
No, that's not working. No, I can't do it. It's fine. I might be able to.
You can't get me going like that.
I'm trying, okay? Listen, I'm trying.
You can't tell me there's new tech and then take the new tech away from me.
We're doing it live. We're doing it live, okay?
Fuck it.
We're trying to do it live. And that's what it is. So don't hate the player here. We're just trying to get it going. I might be able to get this, but just give me like half a second and we see if it works.
If it's in your comment, Jim, it got blocked by YouTube.
There we go.
All I see is video.
We got it live on the screen in front of us here.
No way. I'm on a delay, so I can't see if it's working, but I believe you.
Yes, this is the Florida man. I don't have the audio, so you're gonna have to.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Caption. There it is.
Buddy's in the orange hoodie. He's like, "Oh, come on over here. Check out and I'm gone, and I'm out."
Here's the start of it. You can see there's the forklift and the ATM.
Oh my! Stop! And I love the next scene of they're like, we had to cut out the entire run of the body cam. The next scene is him on the ground being like, "You're chasing me."
He's like, "What's up, man? I gotta drop."
And the perfect Florida man.
Yeah, and then he's gone. I
love
it. Fully gone. It's an impressive.
Body cam videos always get me. They're hilarious almost every time. If the body cam was good enough, they had to post it to YouTube. They know it's a banger.
That's absolutely a banger. Yeah. We got you taken care of there. All right, let's get out of here. It's been real. Appreciate everybody jumping in. We'll not be live tomorrow. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone in chat. Happy Thanksgiving to you. It's not Thanksgiving for me. Mine's in October. So that's what we do. But you know what? I'm going to celebrate with y'all anyway. We're going to watch some football. I got to go to work. I'm probably going to just keep tabs on football, but it is what it is.
Enjoy the family time, gang. We'll
see you Sunday.
Watch some football, make some money, and we'll fucking be back Sunday.
For Dubs, I'm Armchair. We'll see you Sunday.